Anthony Simons was on him. He was just unable to convert.
Ayton runs over Leonard. It's a foul. It's a charge.
Yeah, Paul George is so good at going at his own pace to the drive and kind of contorting his body to delay that shot with a nice fade off the glass.
Clarkson kick it out. Olynyk done. Drives in the paint. Floater short.
He's a talented player. They love his length at that position. When Wembanyama dumps it in.
Think about basketball. Pull up the box score, and then you can add Jim Jackson a little bit later. Caro spins, fades.
Good defense.
George with a rebound.
There's even a point differential component to it, which is a new thing in the NBA. Yeah, I mean, you could do it 3 different ways. There's only 3 ways: draft, free agency, trade. And LeBron with the charge there. This is where Harden's going to help him. It really is. Just who's going to run the pick and roll.
Off the bench, man.
Yep, he averages 14 off the bench.
Brunson can't get to the fall.
That John Vaughn is going to have a good problem on his hands when the Nets get healthy. Bridges blocked by Leonard.
Correct enough for that pass to Terrence Mann.
Clippers have been outscored 27-21 here in the third. And Kawhi Leonard with Jackson in his sights.
Pretty wide open, though. They have 11 points on 11 field goal attempts. Poked away by Kawhi Leonard. And the Clippers hanging around
They
here.
are.
Gordon one-on-one. Leonard who just pickpockets him. Full court pressure. It's Jackson. Jokic. Caldwell. Collision steal by Leonard.
He gets downhill. Green loses the ball. George has it.
James Harden does more of that. They're going to be tough to stop. Gave up the ball early.
Trey Jones then blocked to the rim by Kawhi.
Getting something
Now
going.
7 of 15.
Going to the basket. And that's what you got to be careful with Kawhi and Paul George.
Powell not going to miss that one.
Man had passed over a lot of shots, was doing a lot of stuff.
Break the bad news to you. The Clippers are not winning the in-season tournament this season, even though it was a make-or-break year for the IST for the Clippers. The average margin of victory was roughly 47, and so Kobe was only playing about 20 minutes a game.
Reggie Jackson throws it away to Kawhi Leonard. Bounces ahead to Mann. Hangs off with the rebound. Porter Jr. has struggled here tonight, just 2 of 11. Christian Brown. He's been aggressive since he entered the league.
He's one of those guys that kind of shows it when he's out of shape. You know, him, Luka, a little bit, they show it.
Inside, Kawhi Leonard with the block.
And it's like in the air, if you go straight up, they kind of give you love. But on the ground, you run into people. And that time, Steph running into Kawhi, getting it stolen. And the lob, beautifully done. Shot clock at 4. Game on at 3. Trying to get it back to Curry. Joseph, look at Kawhi. Steph running at 3-on-2. Kawhi broke it up.
Yeah, that length in that claw. George finds Kessler. That's going to be a charge. Yep. Kawhi Leonard stood there. Kobe Brown. Here's Sexton into the paint. Wow.
How important health is. A healthy full training camp, playing a number of games.
This matchup, Clippers, again, hottest team in the NBA. They're trying to keep it rolling here. Kawhi blocks the Curry 3.
Some of the shots come from 3.
Love larceny. Kawhi Leonard tears it away with Sarge. Tabiti punches it in.
He got it back to Kawhi, but what I love about that break is getting it up and getting it back.
Good contest by Leonard.
Clippers back in this game, in particular in the second quarter. Love to see this starting 5 right here. Play with a little bit more tempo. You'll get shots like Paul George just was able to get in the last offensive possession.
Jaquez loses the ball. Kawhi Leonard gets it ahead to Mann. Crashing into Lowry.
He got back into it. Via with a big coffee on him. Bull has it poked away.
Pels are shooting right now, 64% for the field. Jonas has Paul George. Here comes the double. And a good, that balloon landed. Jose, how about a little flip? And it's blocked away by Kawhi Leonard.
And he got into chase mode. Hanging in the air, Reeves. Turnover. It is. Ahead of the pack is Kawhi Leonard. Christian Wood with 8 boards. Here comes Christie. Whoa. He is rejected.
Booker. Durant met by Zoo. Great defense there. Torn away by Leonard. Booker in a foot race. And Kawhi with the flush. Come March and April, it's a big advantage. Eubanks gives to Booker, 4 to shoot. Not a lot of room. He's in trouble. And Kawhi Leonard, leather larceny.
Straight on. He loves that straight on look, just like Paul George.
Quickly dismissed by Leonard out of bounds.
Towns going at Kawhi. The runner is short. Now it's Edwards in the corner. And Gobert, the handoff, but it's stolen. Quick hands by Kawhi Leonard.
Finally takes his franchise to the NBA mountaintop. Big three-point play. He's got 30. Here comes Gilgeous Alexander. And look at Leonard.
The Clippers are where you go to as a player because of Harden, Kawhi, and of course Paul George.
And now Kawhi Leonard knocks it.
Jonte Porter checking in. Turnover. And Kawhi right to the iron.
Now Kawhi Leonard is stepping into the action.
Kawhi averaging 23 points a game. You know, look, I think there comes a point.
The biggest thing that's with the Clippers right now is Tyronn Lue has these 4 Hall of Fame players playing really good team basketball. We don't know how good he is because he's always hurt in the playoffs, but when he plays, he's so good.
Punched away by Leonard.
He goes into 2.
High energy on the defensive end, and Joe says they take pride in it. They're willing to work at it in and out of every day. He told me that is the most important thing, and that is all.
Tatum taking to the basket, throws up no, follows no.
Approach the midway point of the third. Mitchell trying to fight through Leonard. That's a really difficult shot. That's rebounded.
Daniel wins the opening tip, and good decision though, but there's Kawhi getting the steal. Clippers 9 of 19 from downtown. Kispert turns it over.
Ian Powell with 4 apiece. Rozier and Butler with 4 each. Here's Jaquez, who's really strong. Butler has it knocked away by Leonard. Kawhi on the other end with the slam in transition.
Brandon Ingram sees a couple of bodies. Zubac's at the level. Zion missing inside.
You're only up by a little bit here on the road. You're in a good spot, but you're going to have to start knocking down threes. Right now, the Pelicans are down at 31% from 3.
And the defense from Leonard.
Sasser, who was really good last week against the Clippers. Deflection, interception. Kawhi Leonard to the house for the two-handed stuff.
Got to find ways to attack this long, rangy, versatile Clippers defense. And sometimes it's going to make you go through multiple actions. And Shea, that time on the step back.
And Kawhi Leonard. Grizzlies down 4. Jarrett against Kawhi. Spins.
Kings looking to push some pace tonight. And the pick, Leonard. Barnes tapped away by Leonard. Another steal for Kawhi, running with man. And back to Kawhi for the jam. Fox, baseline drive on Tice, and then Leonard is there.
The drop. Oh, Monte Morris, the offensive board. McDaniels partially blocked. Shot clock winding down. On the drive, outside look, McDaniels, shot clock winding down, and he turns it over.
Got 8 of the first 24. Damian Lillard, though, leading the way with his 13 points. Looking for some... And Dame, a quick outlet to Bobby Portis. Up against Kawhi, he wants that.
The Clippers will have the ball to start the second half, but it will be Chicago's lead. DeRozan going 2 for 1. Blocked from behind by Kawhi out of bounds.
But back in that bench role now that Anderson has returned. McDaniels, he's got a lot of spice in his game. He missed it.
In Wyoming.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Just to further solidify.
Yellowstone, baby. I'm going to Yellowstone, do my yoga.
Boy, Javon Carter is on one right now.
And that's how your mindset has to be going down the stretch.
DeRozan over Kawhi with the contest.
For the 5 starters. Brandon on the run. And Kawhi Leonard.
Guarding the possession off the ball.
Murray defends Kawhi Leonard extremely well. Leonard comes back, though, makes a great play. 6 minutes left here in the third quarter. At the timeout, the Clippers 6 of 12 shooting from the field. They were getting into the paint. Here's Kawhi with a deflection and then runs it down. Whoa. Loops it up and in with a left hand. A circus shot by Kawhi Leonard.
But you're searching for the elusive championship. Is the talent there? No question.
They certainly have championship pieces, but there's a mentality, there's a toughness.
There's the steal. Leonard inside and throws it down.
You can fit in a lot of places when you can do those two things.
Oubre gets inside. Lamb comes up short. Gets it to Carter. Back to Franz. Wagner in the paint. And it knocked away. Caro coming out high to set the screen. Cole on the attack against Leonard. Fadeaway jumper, no good.
Clippers are 2 of 9 from three-point territory. Irving, the cutter, Gafford, stripped to the ball by Leonard. Collapsed to create that open corner three from George. And Clippers are getting it done in transition. 17-7. Gafford steps through.